Did you know if you sneeze with your eyes open?
No, they don't fall out.
Yes. I love it straight out. It'd be like, no, they don't fall out.
No.
They pop out.
What, you're not to your eyes?
Yeah. Hakuna Matata.
It's not an original, is it?
What?
It's not an original.
What?
The way you're singing it
No.
as well. Okay, well, we won't get flagged for that, that's fine.
Yeah, no, that's not an original. That's just me singing it.
No, it's just Chris singing it.
Hakuna Matata would be like... The Hakuna Matata.
That's it. We're done for. Do you want to do the intro?
No. I never do the intro.
One more. One. You've done it once. You can do it twice. Go.
Hi everybody, I'm Chris.
I'm Wilson.
See, it doesn't feel good when I do it.
Why?
I don't know, when I'm doing it, I'm like, hi. I'm nervous and I'm sweating right now, but hi. And then you're just like, hey everybody, welcome back. Yeah, bing, bing, bing. And I'm just like...
You just done it.
Yeah, no, yeah, but that's because I'm imitating you. If I'm doing me doing it, I'm just like, I don't want to do it.
Anything I do is I get that, you know, that really rare disease where you get that dry mouth.
That rare disease.
You get that.
The thing we call dry mouth is like a rare disease.
Super rare. I just want to start off by saying I apologise if you've been watching. I know the audio has not been amazing on all of them, but we are working on it. We've got a checklist. Don't we have a checklist?
We have a checklist.
We have a checklist. Audio on the camera and the mic is good before we press record. So hopefully
nothing fucks up. I mean, to be honest, it hasn't fucked up. Like, I mean, they're still getting out there.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you can still hear us. It's not like we're like... Maybe you on the last one, but...
Yeah. It sounds like Punch and Judy when we just done it like that. Oh no, that's Kenny. Kenny, I was thinking
Kenny,
South Park,
yeah. Because he's got the thing on his mouth. Oh my god, here you go, Kenny. Yeah.
I was thinking, like, you know the person who actually does that voice? Like...
Is it the same guy who does all of them?
I don't know, is it?
Oh, maybe not.
It's like unless it's like a Seth MacFarlane thing, because he, like, obviously does, like, well, he doesn't actually do, like, all the Family Guy voices, but he does, like, most of them. Yeah. But, sorry, hey, can you answer my question from last week now?
Oh, I know what he's going to say, and it's still... No, we have to wait until season 2, and we'll talk about it with our first guest.
What? How do you wipe your ass? Is it standing up or sitting down?
Do you reckon we'll scare them?
I mean, no. They'll probably just look at us and be like, really? That's the first
So
question
I actually already have an answer for this, but I don't want to say it.
If it's sitting down, it's weird. If it's standing up, it's probably more weird.
Do you have an answer?
I stand up. So that's why it's probably more weird.
Wait.
My hand's like against the wall and I'm like...
Okay, so...
I like, kind of like strike, like, sort of like the Michael Jackson pose.
Okay, so now that you've said that, I'll answer mine, right?
Sitting down, isn't it?
No, it's not sitting down. Right, so I've actually asked a couple of people this, right? Do you wipe standing up or sitting down? And a couple of them said sitting down, and like a very small amount said standing up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so if you wipe sitting down, how do you reach your hand back down there?
Like, when you're sitting down?
Yeah, it's like...
they go through the legs.
Well, for someone that's got big willy and big...
You're trying to say that...
Like, I can't fit my hand. I can't fit my...
Because if
you're sitting down, you can't really see what's underneath you. So I feel like you're like, be like that, and like, you're trying to work like, just like, you don't know what you're doing. And I don't stand up, but I have like a raised position, if that makes sense.
So you like, basically levitate yourself, cup your things like
No,
this.
because if I raise myself, I don't need to cup. I don't need to like get it, because I can reach right over and past my bits. If that makes sense. So I don't. It's not quite standing up. It's like a squat position.
Squat position.
A squat. It's like a really low squat. I'm like, oh yeah, because you can reach far back.
I just had the image. I just had the image. I just had the image in my head for like a few seconds.
I can't believe I just said that on basically live for everyone in the world.
I mean, it's fine.
I mean, this is fine.
Well, I don't
just
know
wipe your ass, stand up.
I had a late night last night. I actually did. For me, anyway, it was a late night. didn't get home till like 12, and I was like, oh my god, this is too late for me,
12?
Well, I say that actually, I got my taxi at like 12:05 past midnight. And yeah, I got back here for like 12:20. I literally looked at the time and I was like, oh, this is like 2 hours past my bedtime now.
Well, that's not as late as it used to be.
Mate, when we were younger, I was fine. Like, when it got to, when I was like 15, 16, I could do all-nighters. Like, you know when like people used to stay at each other's house and like, it was just like, yeah, we could do all-nighters, that's fine.
I know.
Yeah,
I remember the days in Monopoly, like.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
that's what I'm saying, we could do like all-nighters. And then like, when I got to like university, I'm like, right, I can be up to like 4 or 5 in the morning. I'm fine with this. And then now it's just sort of like, oh, it's 10 o'clock? Yo, I'm ready to go to bed. Like, honestly, I feel so old right now.
God damn, it's time to go sleep.
Honestly, like, alright, okay, so with my job, I don't finish until around 6:30, 6:45.
Which is late, I think.
Which is quite late, but I mean, it's not too bad. It means I start later, which I'm fine with. But then, by the time I get home, it's like 7. By the time then I have dinner and get my stuff organised for the next day, it's like 8 o'clock. And then like I'm like ready to go to bed. But then like there's other nights on Tuesdays and Thursdays, like I have practice, and it's like I don't get home till 9. Then I have to do the whole routine, so I'm not ready till about 10. And then I'm like by 10 o'clock, I'm like shut down.
Yeah. I guess.
I'm like, that's me done.
If you're working, then it becomes
Yeah, it's. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I love work, but it's just like, I don't know. I think I do a lot in the evening, so I'm sort of like.
A lot of extra curriculum.
Yeah, we watched White Chicks the other night, and I was laughing at that. It's like the bit when the wife's trying to talk to the guy, and he's just like, yeah, baby, I'm listening. Like,
is that what you're like? Yeah.
No, I'm a good listener.
I'm a good listener, I promise.
Please. Please. I'm a good listener. Do you know what I found out the other day? Have you ever seen Oliver and Company?
No.
Shit. Alright, well, never mind then.
Carry on. Someone else might.
Okay, so Oliver and Company is like this Disney movie about a cat who then mixes with like a bunch of dogs.
See, that's weird because I have seen quite a lot of Disney movies and I haven't seen this one.
I'm just gonna put.
When did it come out?
Oh god, like the 90s?
Oh well, then that's probably why I haven't seen it.
Oliver and. You've seen Aladdin.
That makes no sense.
Oliver and Company. 1988. That's Oliver and Company.
No, okay, I haven't seen it.
Okay. Yo, if you want to see, that's Oliver and Company. Okay. So, what I found out is that it is based on Oliver Twist, just in cat version and dog version. I did not know that.
I haven't seen Oliver Twist, by the way.
I mean, I partially get it because you're not British, but at the same time...
You're not English, man.
But at the same time, every single... Have you watched Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Maybe. I don't know.
Have you watched Peter Pan? Never Never Land?
I see a lot of Portuguese shit.
Have you not watched Peter Pan? Have you watched Mary fucking Poppins?
No. I know.
Grease?
Yeah, I've seen Grease.
Of course you watch Grease, that's fucking American. None of the British musicals you've watched. So not Oliver, not Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, not Mary Poppins, not... Fuck!
Nah, I feel ashamed. I'm like, I'm not racist towards the British. I just...
It's not that I don't like listening to your quirky, high-pitched voices. Please,
maybe.
sir? Can I have some more?
Wow. That's really good.
Do you know what my song is? It's like when I was in the States.
You.
Every single American, like when they went to do a British accent, it was just like, oh hello, can we go see the Queen? I'm like, we don't talk like this. Like do you hear me walking around just going, yeah, I would like some water? No, I'm like, do you want some water?
Water.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't sound like that, and then I don't know.
Bro. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, in it. Yeah, this is how we do it. Yeah. But when I used to, that was one thing when I was like, oh yeah, well, you know, when they like teach, like, you know, when we talk like slang and everything, they're just like, oh yeah, what's your slang sound? I'm like, yeah, in it, man.
In it. In it, man.
And then like trying to teach him like, I don't know, like language from like London and stuff like that, and I was just like, I remember saying to this one American, I was like, nah, allow it, and he goes, allow what? What am I allowing? I was like, oh, allow it. It means like just leave it, let it happen. And he's like, all right. And I was like, yeah, it's bare jokes. And he goes,
what are you doing? Trying to stick a finger in his ass? Go on, allow it. What did you say?
I mean, if I was gonna do
What's
that,
the
I'd probably
situation? What's
no.
the situation?
I can't remember. Oh no, I think we're in a store, and like I literally was getting something, and he goes, "Oh, isn't that gonna be like really fatty or something?" And I was like, "Allow it." And he was like, "What? What do you mean allow what? Like allow you to buy shit food?" I was like, "Yeah."
You control your own self.
You control your own weight. I don't watch any of this.
Do you know what I think it is? I think Americans have better marketing.
I mean, I would say better marketing, but they're more. What's that word?
In your face.
Yeah,
In your
it's very. It's very like they're very driven. Like they're like money, 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 money. Whereas like everyone over here is just like everyone in England and everything's all about reputation. Whereas in America they don't give a shit as long as they get the money. They do not care what happens.
Now that you say that, nice and early before it gets to the end, because let's say if people don't listen to the end, which you damn should. Please like, subscribe, and comment, please. We need this shit.
Actually, saying
God damn.
I kind of want to look at what how's the dad jokes doing, because dad jokes.
The dad jokes, yeah, it was still.
I got a lot of
actually.
feedback from that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
People were actually like, "Yeah, this is actually
This
pretty
is funny.
I was like, "Yeah, just I wouldn't pop those jokes out regularly."
Wait. What do you call a guy with no nose and no body?
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
Wow, you should have saved that for another one. I like that one.
I'm so sorry. That was a good one. I
Nobody
really
knows.
like that. I heard it the other day. I was like, oh, that's so good, man.
Love that.
Nobody knows.
Do you know what I found out though? Is that views on YouTube now? They don't go up unless people watch a certain amount of the video.
Yeah.
Because it used to be like you could just click, and then you could back up.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you'd get a view.
You can go onto the refresh page and just like refresh.
Yeah.
Like ding, ding, ding,
Yeah,
ding,
but
ding.
now you can't do that, and you have to actually watch the video for a certain amount of time.
I don't know how long it is, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how long it is either. I think it's like 10 minutes or 15 minutes, something like that.
Yeah.
Or it might be 8. I'm just throwing out random numbers here.
I do know.
But-
Yeah, because you have. Yeah, I guess it depends how long the video is.
Yeah. I think it'd be like, I think it's like a third of the time or something like that, or
Oh, okay.
half. It might be half.
Might be half. So if you do 10 minutes, then you have to watch at least 5. Yeah, it makes sense for it to be half, but
Yeah.
because if you watch a minute, because you can tell within a minute whether you're gonna like the rest.
Yeah.
Or not. So I guess that makes sense. But yeah, it used to be like refresh.
Yeah. I think the hardest thing for like starting a channel like this, or like any channel in theory nowadays, is that if you're not sort of already famous, should we say?
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of people like watching like gaming stuff. So like gaming videos seem to be like the big thing, whereas like podcasts and stuff like that, they're the things that are hard to come by unless it's done by someone who's famous.
Yeah.
I mean, because a lot of people don't go out of their way to be like, oh, hey, let's listen to like a different podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you have something which is like really good content, then I guess like, what?
Which we don't have. No, we do really.
We do. Season 2, we've got a good amount of things lined up.
Yeah.
I mean, fingers crossed, we've got 2 guests that will be really good.
Oh yeah.
Really.
I mean, you can't say that about the rest. They're all gonna be.
No, they're all gonna be good. But I mean, like, there's 2 which will be like.
Which are already kind of famous.
Yeah, which are kind of yeah. That's the best way to put. Thank you for saving me there. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus.
I was digging myself.
I know, yeah. Now,
It's like, oh yeah, we got 2 good guests. All the other guests are going. We ain't watching.
we ain't coming in. No, we have.
So yeah, we got 2 which are like famous, or
famous.
one is famous, and the other one is getting to that stage.
Yeah, but he's doing really well.
He is doing really well. He's doing really well. So he's sort of getting to that level.
I think I spoke to him, and I just as he was getting started, that second one, and yeah, I was like, wow, because I remember him from back in the day when he used to hang out with you, because you used to be all cool and whatnot, and like, yeah, allow it, and yeah, I thought he was gonna be like, like you, Chav.
I mean, we kind of. What do you mean? When I was a chav, I wasn't that bad.
Allow it. You just said it to your friends. So
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm a chav. Allow it is not a chav. Allow it is just because I lived in London for a little bit. So I just got words.
And then you lived in America for a little bit.
Yeah, so I started saying bet.
Yeah, and now you say trash. So.
Do you know how much stick I get for like all the American terms?
And you say soccer.
Yeah, but that's because I'm Irish as well. So I thought.
Irish people say soccer?
Yeah, because football's Gaelic football over there.
Really?
Yeah. So you got Gaelic football, which is like, you can run with the ball in your hands,
What?
Yeah, it's really
What,
weird.
so you have to kick it with your feet, but you can run with it in your hands?
Yeah, you can do both. So in Gaelic, you have a goal, like a normal soccer goal, and then you have like 2 rugby posts. So like if you get it over the post between the poles, that's 1 point. If you get it in the goal, that's 3 points. Why are you laughing?
You know how confused I am right now. You have a sport that mixes 2 sports.
Well, no, we have two sports that do that. We have hurling as well, because hurling is hurling.
Ah, that's where you get your name from. Hurling. It's hurling.
Whatever.
I don't know what he's getting.
I'm gonna show you a hurling.
He's getting his blow up sex doll.
That's a hurley stick.
Oh shit! I thought you were about to clobber me with that.
That's a hurley stick.
Oh my god! Yeah, you guys seen this before?
Whatever.
Look at this motherfucker.
And then.
Oh shit! It looks like he's wearing a bandana.
And that's the ball.
That's baseball, motherfucker. Like, this is baseball. If you don't think this is baseball, you're stupid. I don't know what this is.
It's like a hockey stick mixed with like a yeah. It's kind of like a hockey stick.
Do you know what it looks like? Right, so because my mum was Portuguese, I don't know if you noticed, right?
And they
have like, you know, because Portuguese people have like 17 family members come around for dinner like every day.
Well, is this what you mix a paella with?
It's what they make. Alright, if you're Portuguese, right, or any kind of like where you have big traditional family gathering, you have a soup spoon about this big, or like a cooking spoon this big, alright? You just put it in the pot and they stir it up, right? That's what it looks like. And then you went and introduced me this. It's baseball, motherfucker.
See, if I start telling you the rules, you're gonna start laughing. So.
Alright, go for it.
Alright, so.
Can you pick that up too and run with it?
You can't really run with it. So like, in order to run with it, whilst you're running, you have to throw it onto the end of this and balance it like that whilst you run.
Can you not like hit it up and
You can
down?
hit it, like,
Oh.
so like basically, I can't do it because obviously I'm not standing up to do this. But like, say if like,
yeah,
you can run with this in your hand, but you can only take 3 steps, and after that 3rd step, you have to hit it back into your hand. So you can either run with it out in front and you balance the ball like this on the stick, or you take 3 steps, bounce it, and you just do that.
So you do that whilst you're running?
Yeah.
Well, you could easily just
You
do
can
this.
kick it as well. So if it goes on the floor,
With your foot?
and I wanted to get it away from someone, I could just kick it in front of me.
Why don't you use the stick?
Well,
And you
most
use
people use the stick because there's no fouls. There's no fouls. Well, I mean, unless you like hook someone, but that's about it.
I wish I brought my mum's soup spoon. I'm telling you, it looks exactly the same as this. I swear to God. She cooked for the family like last week, like a big pot. And this, I remember seeing it. I was like, "Man, what the hell is that?" Like, what are you cooking for? The whole of Jersey? And she was like, "No, it's just like a couple family."
When the moon hits your eye like a it hits a pie, that's amore. Would you like the guac?
Oh my God.
Yeah. So this is like the most traditional Irish sport. So yeah.
It's actually quite scary.
It is. You should see like how they start the match off. So basically, the ref. Say if like me and you were like this distance apart,
Yeah.
the ref will just drop the ball, and literally these
Oh
two
my God.
people will just wind up and just smack each other until one of them loses out on the ball.
Question.
Mm.
Do you wear protection?
You
not
can
talking
wear a
about-
helmet. That's it.
Oh, okay.
It's literally just a
I was
helmet.
thinking
No shin pads. There's no shin pads.
no like body armor.
No body armor.
What
Just a
about-
helmet.
You play it on grass.
Play on grass.
You wear boots.
You wear boots.
That's still not really much protection.
Nope.
It's just a grip when you run.
Yep. So, that is that's hurting.
Just learn something new.
So yeah, that's the.
Let's see how long I can retain that information.
That the thing
Hurling.
it is a really rough sport. I mean, like it's probably what is it about 80 minutes long? 80-minute games.
So
It's like the length of a row.
I just like the I like the fact that the game's called hurling and your second name is Hurley.
Yeah.
You were born for the damn sport. You don't even play it. Okay, I
I
reckon.
mean, I play it when I go home.
Oh, okay.
When I go home, I do play it,
Ah,
but I'm not good compared to obviously other people because they've been playing since they were like 3.
And yeah, you decided to give your life up to soccer, football. Should have done. Look, it's literally in your name. You could have been.
I'm just
a professional.
I'm just gonna show you a quick clip of it really quickly. I'll
What are you gonna show you?
the hurling game.
How they do it.
Yeah.
How they do it. Right. Oh, they got like a football looking. Oh, we can't do it. Not the audio. We can't use the audio. Silence.
So like a pitch, and then you run with the ball, and you got to get it in the goal. If you get it in the goal, 3 points. If you get it over, do you know what the best part about these players is?
The goal.
They don't get paid.
You're joking.
They don't get paid to do this.
The goal is massive, and you have a tiny ass ball.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to stop that?
Yeah, try being a keeper. It's the hardest fucking job ever. There's actually goalkeepers.
One.
Yeah, you have one goalkeeper in each team.
Do you not have like 3?
No,
Potentially, they can all do the same job.
Zero. Laptop.
Potentially, they can all do the same job, right?
I mean, yeah, but you actually have positions, so you have defenders, midfielders, attackers, and goalkeeper.
Yeah, but you can just be like, alright, all you defence guys, just stand in the goal and just like.
I mean, you could, but you need to score goals and points. So.
But you have midfields and up fronts, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like a really confusing.
It is a very confusing sport. I mean, it's kind of like Gaelic football. It's exactly the same thing. Gaelic football is this.
Wow.
Gaelic football is probably easier to understand than hurling. Hurling's a little bit harder. But is there any traditional Portuguese sports? Besides, no, actually, I'm not going to say that. That might be racist.
Oh, what's that? Go.
I don't know, like catch the wheel with a stick or something.
Portuguese.
Catch the budgie.
Portuguese sports are like really poor. So you went and named like one of those like 18th century like wooden wheel like.
Stick and wheel.
Wow.
Stick my tongue.
Man, what do you mean?
No, is there any like actual traditional Portuguese like sports or
I
anything?
don't actually know. This is Bolingo de Madeira, where you dance like.
Is that the thing around the poles?
Kind of, yeah. I
Oh,
guess so.
okay.
That's about it.
That's about it.
Nah, Portuguese is more for like football. To be fair, it's weird.
Well, I mean, yeah, because I guess with Ronaldo, that's like
Ronaldo. Right.
But yeah.
I got a funny story, right? There's this guy, right, lives on my estate. An old guy. He's pretty cool. He's pretty nice. And whenever you'd say Ronaldo, he'd be like, Ronaldo, out the window, right? And but just because he said that, I just assumed he was like a big fan. And maybe he's Portuguese. I started speaking Portuguese to him one day.
He was English.
He was like, I don't even know what you just said. I was like, oh, I thought you were Portuguese. I was like, why would you say that?
You're going down the street screaming Ronaldo, motherfucker. What do you mean?
Like, I didn't know how to go about it, so I was like, oh, sorry, my bad. Bye.
I have to. There's a lot of people nowadays. Like, I mean, the people who I pay my rent to, they look Portuguese, and I turned around to them like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, "Oh, so you guys Portuguese?" And they were like, "No, we're Romanian." I was like, "Are you sure?" Wait, I'm not even gonna say it.
Are you sure?
I was like, "You really? You look like ridiculous." But now that I look at it more, they kind of look like gypsies a little bit. So I'm like,
oh,
Romanian.
I hope they don't watch this.
Yeah, they probably can't afford the computer.
But you pay them rent.
Yeah, but then that rent goes to someone else. So it's like,
Oh.
it's like feeding. Like there's like a pyramid structure.
It's feeding.
It's like I'm at the bottom. I'm like the plankton. Like they're like the fish, and then you got the sharks.
And then you got the fucking people at the top.
Yeah.
People catch the sharks for the teeth. For the tooth.
Apparently, shark meat is actually quite nice.
Ooh.
I've heard shark meat's quite nice.
Oh, do you know what I found out? The bear meat is not very good to eat. So it has like worms in it or some shit. And you have to cook it in like a stew where you cook it for a long time.
I mean, there's a bunch of meats that I think are weird. You got squirrel, rabbit, reindeer is one. They eat that in Iceland quite a lot.
I mean,
Deer in general, I've never had deer in general. Like crocodile and alligator meat. I know a lot of my friends who used to eat that in Texas. And then, what was another one which was weird? There was another one. Oh, snake.
oh yeah.
People have eaten
Wait, I
snake.
heard that's tough.
Yeah, it's like rubber. Like it's like really like
Why
rubber.
would you eat that?
I don't know. Apparently, it's good for you. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's loads of weird meats out there to eat, and I'm like, I like look at like I don't know, pork, and I'm like,
I just think that is so ridiculous, right? It's good for you. Like everyone.
what?
I could be offending so many people. Like, everyone's like, you know, I go to the gym and stuff because it's so healthy. And then they go out on weekends, get smashed, and then go to like...
Sorry, I'm late. I'm trying to like...
Trying to stay awake. Yeah, anyway.
I need like eye drops or something.
Do you have your contacts in?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, shit.
Do you really think I'd be able to see the camera if I didn't have my contacts in? I think the camera's here.
I didn't even know you were looking at the camera.
Probably not, actually. I'm actually genuinely looking here.
Oh, so, I don't look at the camera over there. Yeah, I don't want to be offending anyone, but like, people were like, I go to the gym, I'm healthy, and I eat vegetables and stuff, and, you know...
What, and then it gets to the weekend, and they absolutely drown their sorrows in alcohol?
They get steaming, which is, first of all, it's very bad for you.
Yeah.
Because of bad for your liver, bad for your health. It's actually, you know... The body turns alcohol into fat, which makes you fat. So then you say that you eat healthy, and then you're, I don't know, calories anyway.
Yeah.
And then they go out, they drink, and a lot of them do drugs as well.
Oh yeah.
Which makes no sense. So you're gonna treat your body nice and then ruin it for the one day or of the weekend. Okay, it's fine. Makes no sense.
That's the one thing I never understand about like. I'm not saying Jersey persona in general, but Jersey is quite bad. Like Jersey is quite like gym based and.
I'm so healthy, and then they just fucking contradict.
But that's the thing. It's like because there's not much to do over here. It's like, you know, everyone goes to the gym, everyone eats healthy, but then when it gets obviously the weekend, everyone's just like gets wrecked.
Because that's healthy.
Yeah. Well, Jersey actually just moved into level 1 as of Friday, so that means there's going to be like a lot more. What's the word?
Social gathering.
Yeah, social gathering, events. Yeah. Well, nightclubs apparently. I don't think nightclubs will open up for like another 2-3 weeks yet.
Really? Oh,
okay. 2-3 weeks, 2-3 months. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they will because they're not going to risk it. Because I mean, you've still got some active cases, and I don't think no one's ready to sort of be like, we've just come back into like sort of a normal standard, and I don't think anyone really wants it to go back to the way it was again. Yeah.
Yo, this is my days, right? I have another thing. I know I'm like a clean freak and like, but like...
Yeah, you are actually.
I thought
I was,
before the lockdown, right? People are like, yeah, I'm clean. They go for like piss and shit and they don't wash their hands. Now they're being told that they have to. And people, like, I don't know, like, yeah, but always was clean, like. No, you fucking weren't. You're a fucking dirty slob.
You're a fucking dirty slob. Yeah, no, if I found it really weird, like, obviously with everything going on, like a lot of people who, like, I don't know, didn't wash their hands or anything like that, and then everyone's like, oh, you need to sanitize. Well, fuck, I've seen you walk into the bathroom, shit on you, and then walk out and you've done nothing about it. Like, no.
Oh my god, it's so damn crazy.
I just don't know. There's some times and I'm just like,
yo, this virus has actually fucked everything up.
It's so boring. I'm so bored of it now.
I wish you could just like make it go away.
It's so boring. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I know that we've moved into level 1 now, but it's still like there's still a load of restrictions and like there's not gonna be normality again for like another year.
Unless they come up with a cure or herd immunity.
Well, they're saying like vaccine will be ready in like 18 months or something like that.
Well, they said it was going to be a year at the start of the year.
Yeah.
So they just constantly push it back.
It's because it's constantly evolving. Every time it goes into like a new climate or a new host.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, why am I?
Don't hurt yourself, man.
Jesus, man.
Please don't do that to me.
Literally, I go to sleep at like 12:30. I wake up at 10. That's 10 hours sleep, and I'm still like.
I do that as well, so I can't even complain.
Honestly, like me going to sleep anywhere past like 11 now. It's just like.
It's just like.
Oh, cool. We've got one that just said yes to us. One of our guests.
Yay!
Not the really big guy, but the big guy.
Oh, nice!
Yeah, so that's a good confirmation. Good message. Good message.
That was a good message.
Yeah. So that'd be pretty cool. So, we can confirm, I'm not going to say the name, obviously, so we can confirm that we've now got one of the guests confirmed is a musician. So, he's recently just released 2 singles. One was about 4 months ago, I believe, 4 or 5 months ago. I think it was just before lockdown, like a month before lockdown, and he's just released another single in this last month.
Wow.
So, what we are going to do is we're going to get him on the show, ask him a few questions, like how he got into his music, just basically get like sort of the vibe on how he, got to where he is now, and then just see what his plans are for the future. Because I know that he is actually signed with a company in LA.
Oh, nice.
So he is actually signed with a company in LA. So yeah, I think that'll be. I'm actually
really happy for him.
Yeah,
Actually,
I am.
Doing really well.
Yeah.
So
I'm looking forward to that episode now. That's gonna be quite
that's
cool.
gonna be good.
And if we can get him to play his new live single on the show, that'd be great.
But is he signed to a label?
Yes, but we'll be able to play his song because it's his song.
Is he playing it?
Yeah, it'll be his song, so it will be
Okay.
allowed. It won't be copyright because it's his actual
But
song.
it'll be on our platform. So
Yeah,
I
but
don't know how it works.
I don't know how that works.
I don't know how it works.
I think if it's his song and he's playing on our video, then I think it's fine because it's his music.
So,
I don't think we.
so technically he's just promoting himself.
Yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
I don't think there's any copyright issues with that at all.
Okay.
Because if we were like playing his song with him not here, then I think that would be the issue because he doesn't have we're not getting his consent sort of thing. But I think if we sort of have him here live actually playing it, then I think
that'd be cool.
yeah. So I'm really looking forward to that. That would be quite cool though.
That's gonna be real good. I like that.
That'd be a good episode. That we could probably make that like I don't know the first or second. Kick it off with maybe like
I'm happy
one or
for
two
that.
people and then we'll kick him off like maybe like second or third. I think that'd be quite cool.
Just be prepared for him. We don't know when, but yeah, be prepared.
Yeah.
One more thing I had to say, right?
What was
This is
it?
crazy. Did you see the news the last couple of days?
No. I know I work for a news company, but it depends what news you're on about.
Wait, what? Do you watch the news? No. But you work for the news? No.
I mean, it depends what news you're on about.
No, you're not sweating and you don't
Okay,
smell.
good.
You're like,
Yeah, I do check now and again. Wait, which news though?
Beirut in Lebanon.
Oh yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, that looked like a nuke that went off.
I said the same fucking thing.
It literally like I've seen the video of the guy who took it from his perspective. It must have been like in his apartment or hotel, and like it literally looked. It was like slow motion.
Oh my-
like when the thing dropped, everything went in the air, and then it just like sort of hit.
So if you ever seen waves at the beach, just see how it gradually makes its way toward. Let's say if you're standing at the sand and you see the waves like coming closer towards you, it's like does this like motion of like that, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, the floor did that when the blast went off. You can actually see it. There's a video of the guy standing in the street, and you can see like all the buildings go.
Yeah.
It's like
it's crazy.
It doesn't look real.
No, it doesn't.
How weird is that?
But apparently it was set off by like fertilizers and stuff like
yeah,
that.
I've got the name here. I do know the name, but I've just forgotten it. It's called something like I can't think of the damn name.
Nitrous oxide.
No, it's some sort of fertilizer for like green commercial farms.
Yeah, no, yeah. I
What?
thought that was crazy because it like to me though it looked like
It didn't look like. Do you think
Yeah.
that's possible? I don't know. I think this is.
I feel like there's something
fishy.
more to it. Yeah.
I think yeah.
I mean, I feel like there was
what?
something more to it because I mean, there's a lot of countries that didn't like that country. Like there were a lot.
Yeah.
But you know, feel sorry for all the families and out there and everything like
yeah,
that.
man.
So
All the best to you guys, but what doesn't
yeah.
I don't know.
it was crazy.
Like, I'm not a chemist. I'm not a scientist. I don't actually know if that could. I know there was like tons of it around.
Yeah.
But
I just feel
like,
sorry for those people, man. Like
yeah.
everyone who's been made homeless, especially during this pandemic as well. Like this, yeah.
Twice as hard.
It's
And
crazy.
didn't it affect some hospitals as well? That's just
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah, there was actually a video of a woman. She was getting her wedding shots, and then
No
all this
way.
dust came through. Like,
Yeah.
because obviously it reached out like 15 miles, and it was like within the first 2 miles, it was like very dangerous or like very heavy building damage.
Yeah.
And it was like 3 to 5 miles was like minor damage, and then like even like I think it was like 5 to 10 miles was like you could still hear
You
it
can
and
still
dust
hear
still
it,
came
yeah.
and everything
You
like
hear
that.
it from Cyprus.
Yeah. There was like
Like,
850. What was it? Like 850 miles. You could still hear it.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
It blew out almost all the glass buildings.
Yeah.
Not glass buildings, but all the glass within like,
Yeah.
I don't know, hundreds.
Yeah. What was it though? It was I read something. It was like something. It could still be heard for like 800 miles or like 80 miles. It's something like that. But like it could be heard a long
If
distance.
anyone
still.
was on like, let's say if there must have been people on the ISS.
Hmm.
If they were like over it, I'm telling you, they would have seen that. That would have been.
Oh, yeah.
They would have been like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
No joke, like you said, it looked like a nuke.
It
like,
did.
I
Like
don't
the way it went
understand.
up, it really did look like
Mushroom
it was.
cloud, yeah.
Yeah. But,
Wow.
yeah, that was crazy. I mean, if there was a nuke, obviously it would have done a lot more damage. But Thank God it wasn't.
Don't they have different sizes of nukes?
I think they do, but
How would
no one's pushed the button since I've been alive, so...
Let's hope they don't.
Oh, I
They
mean, you got
continue to
Donald...
not push that button.
You got Donald Trump in office, so...
Yeah, he won't push it. He's going out soon, so...
Oh my God, thank frickin' Jesus.
But I'm not even happy... I don't live there, so I'm not that much of a...
I'm not, but he's an
like-
asshole. Like the way he's just a child. Like the way, I mean, sorry for like obviously the people who do watch, and obviously you're Republicans, but
I'm on no one's side.
I'm not on the side because I'm not American.
I don't listen to politics.
I'm not American, but I just think personally for me, he's a good businessman. I've always said that he's a very good businessman, but he's an asshole as a person.
Oh.
Yeah, and not a leader. He's not a good leader.
I know a load of assholes though.
I bet you do.
And some of them think they're all the fucking shit, and I'm like, you ain't the shit, but like.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
But he's like,
Is it because he's an asshole that's in charge?
It's not.
Which most households
are in charge.
It's my Portuguese that coming out. Wait,
It's Chinese.
I am so sorry. Where did that come from? That was supposed to be a Portuguese accent. I didn't even know my own damn accent. What? That was more Chinese. What the hell? I find this so weird, right? Because I tried to do a Portuguese accent the other day, and I fucking can't do it. I go every other accent but Portuguese, and I'm fucking Portuguese. That makes no sense.
Why'd you sound Chinese? That was so.
Alright.
We might have to mute
If you
that.
no, because like okay.
I'm joking.
I'm sorry if you got offended. Like I was literally trying to do a Portuguese accent, and it came Chinese. What? Oh my god.
How do you go from like, oh my god, I want to go clean, to like...
Oh my god, do you want to go to college?
There you go.
Ah, okay.
I think I just like a Jonah every time. Because I want to go to water fountain. That's, like if you ever need to do a Portuguese accent, like it's literally I just think of that one moment with Jonah.
Jonah?
No,
With
was it
Jonah.
What's
It
his
was
name?
Jonah.
No, Jonas. That was
yeah.
it, Jonas.
Oh my god.
Because I want to go to water fountain.
I can't. I can only do it if I like say how you just done it there. I can now repeat it. But if you were to just get me to do it, I'd be like, okay, I did.
Oh my
Wait,
God,
this is what I always go to.
That's
A Portuguese lady wanted to clean. He's playing the bongos.
Oh god. Honestly, I can't go to bed past midnight again. Seriously, I am so sorry for the yawning. What have you got there?
Wait, I have
What have you got there?
I have this really weird question, right?
Oh no. What is it?
I don't even know how I'm gonna say it, right? Do you know when you take a pee?
Oh yeah.
Where do you look?
Look at my piece to make sure it goes in the bowl.
Yeah, but then if you look at your piece, make sure it goes in the bowl. So would you look at the bowl or the piece?
The piece.
Yeah, but how do you know it's going in the bowl without looking at the bowl?
Because you've got peripheral vision.
But still, it just doesn't work. Because I was taking a pee, right, and I was glancing from my peen to where my jean was going, and I was like, peen jean. Honestly, I'm off my mind.
Oh my
I don't know what's wrong with me.
That's just like saying when you wipe, do you look back to see what's on it?
Damn
If you don't, you're fucking
Of
weird,
course I
by the
have
way.
to.
I'm just saying.
How do you know if it's clean?
I said this question to someone I think like a few months ago,
Like,
and I was
no,
like
yeah.
we were like laughing around, and I was like, oh yeah, you know, like obviously when you look back, you have to see what you wiped, and they were just like, oh, why would you do that? You don't want to see shit on your tissue paper. I was like, well, how do you know you've got it? And he was just like, oh, well, I just know my ass isn't squidgy anymore. Or my I was like, what?
My ass isn't squidgy.
Yeah, he was like, oh, it just doesn't feel like, you know, it's squidgy, that there's something in it. I was like, you are
My ass.
weird. I was like, how do you know? I was like,
Does he like move his cheeks and go?
well, I don't know, he must do something weird.
What? The?
But yeah, I was just like,
Oh, hello.
I don't know, there's one, yeah, there's one up there somewhere.
And if you need to charge your phone, it's up there.
Yeah. I actually use that for the vacuum.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. There's no leaves on the floor.
Exactly, so. Oh my god! Jesus!
So, we haven't got long left.
Oh my, I am so... You know what, you ever seen that Mr. Bean on holiday? Like, I should just get the matchsticks and do that.
Oh, yeah. That would kill. You'd have to, like, sand down the ends.
I tried to blink then. Did you know if you sneeze with your eyes open?
No, they don't fall out.
Yes. I love it straight out. It'd be like, no, they don't fall out.
No.
They pop out.
What, you're not to your eyes?
Your eyes would pop out because there's so much pressure. There's so much pressure. It would have to pop out.
Nah.
They pop out. Not like stringing, like, you know, like Looney Tunes style, but like they would pop out.
They stay out or do they go back in?
I don't know.
Is it like a
Well, no, it might just be like might be like a boom, and then it's like sort of. I don't know, something like that, maybe.
like, hey, you. It's like, run back. It's like.
Imagine if you actually did that. You've seen on the Guinness World Records when people done that though.
Oh my god.
There's one Guinness World Record I think I might be able to beat, by the way.
What's that?
Longest pee. 5 minutes and 40 seconds. I reckon I could beat it.
5 minutes?
Yeah. Because I don't think it's a continuous flow that they do. I think it was like a sort of stop-start.
How was that even a pee then?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it was a full flow pee. Like if there was a video, I'd be able to tell.
Well, I could just pee a little bit and then stop for 100.
No. It's got to still be consecutively going. Like you've still got to have something coming out. But that's what I'm saying. I reckon if I held it in and I only forced out little strickles at a time, I reckon I could pee for over 5 minutes.
I'd be like.
I normally do.
Like
I pee for about 40 seconds, 40 to a minute.
Are you ready?
Like if my bladder's really full, if my bladder is really full, and that's the thing. Are they allowed to drink whilst they're doing it? Because then that would obviously make it go more.
Well, would it?
I mean, yeah, you're still getting fluid in your body.
Yeah, but it doesn't just go.
I don't know. I reckon it's just I reckon it's a Guinness World Record. I'm tempted to beat.
Alright, next time you go for a pee,
Time myself.
yeah, record it.
The last time I did it was 42 seconds.
And you think you can do 5 minutes?
Yeah. No, but that was full on coming out fast pace. That's what I'm saying. If I slow it down, to thinning it out, I might be able to take more time.
Thin it out. So.
Well, I don't want to be in the bathroom being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take a pee for about 2 minutes just to see if I can beat this. I reckon I could. I reckon I could beat 42.
You just said the world record is 5 minutes, and you said the last time you went for one it was 42 seconds, and you think you can match that 42 seconds to 5 minutes.
No. I'm saying I edge it a little bit more because the 42 seconds was me full blast motion. If you went into a jet stream shower, it was like that.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I'm saying. If I can thin it out and let it go longer, I reckon I could beat it.
It's funny how we're talking about poo last week, talking about poo last week, and talking about peace last week, and today we're talking about poo and pee again.
Yeah, well, we still had a few unanswered questions, didn't we?
Next week we can't talk about pee or poo.
No, because that would be.
Please don't tell me you're gonna ask all our guests.
No.
Just imagine world famous person do you?
It's just all these questions, and our final question: do you sit down or stand up when you wipe?
You put them under pressure. What the fuck?
Yeah. But
wow.
Yeah. Wow. Great. So what's this? Is this episode 9?
It's not season 9.
I was about to say season, and I stopped myself. I was like,
I don't know why I do that. I'm just not all there.
So what was it? Episode 9. So damn, next one's our last episode of the season.
Yeah. Bear with us. It's still growing pains, really.
Yeah, that is.
Because we started off. It was the first one. I mean, it was alright. Yeah.
The views have grown.
Yeah.
The views have grown. I mean, wait.
It started off
Uno memento and shit.
Yeah, just bear with us, right? This is why we decided to do the first season without guests. We don't want guests around here, and then we're like, we can't even get the audio to work. What the hell? So it makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's do the first season up to 10.
So the first one was our highest, and then went down a bit, went down, and then episode 4 was our least, and then it went up in episode 5, and then doubled in Daddy Jokes. So that's what I'm saying. It sounds
Daddy Jokes were good.
Yeah, that was good. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's we've got to we are grown, so
yeah. Growing pains.
More content, more people,
Mm.
and it'll just kick it off more. So, stay
I
committed.
wonder what our next content's gonna be.
At this point, honestly, if it gets to a point where I'm gonna dye my hair completely blonde just for the fucking views and the crack, I'm not going to do that. By the way,
Alright, I'll make you a deal. You dye your hair blonde, and I'll shave my hair off.
like completely.
Wherever
Like you'll
you
go
want.
one,
Wherever you
one
want.
back
Yeah.
and one back and sides.
One back and sides, or one all of it?
Yeah, one all of it. Yeah, one all of it.
Are we gonna do this?
I don't know.
Are you gonna dye your hair blonde?
we got a guest coming on who's actually a barber.
Well, we know what he's doing.
We could just say.
So if you show up on that podcast, blonde hair, he will shave my hair for that podcast. Just zzz. he can-
I may have to talk this over with a few people first. I'll do blonde or silver.
Silver Surfer. Woo woo. Sexy.
Yeah, I'll think about that. Because I kind of want to see you look like Mini Me from Austin Powers. Mini Latina me. But yeah, so episode 9 in the bag.
In the bag.
In the bag.
Thank you for coming.
I think I'm trying to do this again before I yawn, so I'm holding it in right now.
He looks like he's gonna pop. Right. Do you know when you fill up a balloon, right?
Yeah.
And he gets to the end, and you get really tense, and you're like,
Well, yeah, because it doesn't blow in your face.
and that's what you look. You're like,
It's me trying to yawn with my mouth closed.
can you yawn with your mouth closed?
That was me yawning now. That was me yawning with my mouth closed. I just look like the Joker. I'm
You
like,
couldn't see it, but his ears were going. Ooh.
oh no.
Oh my god. Right.
You got anything else?
Oh my god. Do I hell? Wait, there's so many, but we're gonna talk for ages, so we'll just.
I mean,
do
I think
that.
I think I don't think the last season. Fuck me, I'm doing it now. Oh my god. I think the last episode that we can just bring all that out because it's sort of like just the final shiz for the last episode of the season.
We could do it like an extra. What's it called? Yeah, extended.
Yeah. So
That'd be cool.
if we just save everything for like next week or the next episode, because then we can just be like, in the last episode, fucking let's go out with everything. Yeah.
I wet my ass sitting. Sitting?
Squatting. Squat. Oh. There's one time I want to be like, I want to see how many impressions I can do within a minute. Remember that video that we done one time?
Oh, we did it. We done it. I don't know.
Yeah, no, but I reckon I could do more now.
I don't know where it is.
I reckon I could do more.
I don't know where it is. I'm so sorry, I lost it. I've got like 3 or 4 hard drives, right? And there's so many different folders with like years. It's like.
Sorry, I was yawning
2018.
again.
I know, I could see it. I was like, ooh. He's not even yawning from his mouth anymore. He's yawning from his ears. Ooh.
Yeah. I want to see, because I think I could do more impressions now, so. What?
He's yawning from his ass. He's like, ooh. Yeah, so you can do more impressions.
Sorry, I'm doing it again. It's so unfulfilling when it's mouth closed.
Just let it out. You know what they say? Better out than in.
Right.
Okay, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, this week was just like pure shit, wasn't it? Like talking pure shit.
It's always shit.
Yeah, that's true.
When do we not talk the shit?
But
We always talk in the shit.
so yeah, like, comment, subscribe. That'd be great. Yeah. So then last episode of this season, next week. Get it done.
Get it done in
And
the bag.
then season 2 will be
Yeah.
good.
Oh, in case you didn't notice, we're going to be dropping these episodes in like packs of fives. Packs of fives? Yeah, so we're going to be like releasing 5, one after, like 5 in a row. So like 1 week, next week, and we're going to do like a couple, like 2 weeks rest. Then we'll do
Yeah.
another 5. Then we'll have a couple weeks when we've done the 10. You know.
Just gives us time then to plan what we sort of want to do for the next sort of
gives us
episodes.
time to plan like little videos in between, like like the daddy jokes.
Yeah,
'Cause
or
I
obviously
think
we now got one in Halloween for mine, which is going to be.
Because I actually think
awesome.
that those little videos in between actually get more.
Yeah, because I think you break
views
off from like the
because-
natural, and it's sort of like, oh, it's something different. Let's see what this is.
Yeah.
So I think like obviously if we start adding in more of those, it'd be quite nice. But obviously with us having guests, it's going to be something new every week.
Yeah.
Which would be good. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it.
Right, I'm Chris.
I'm Wilson.
And that's a wrap. We've got to get one of those things, marker. Probably should get one of those.
We'll get
Very
one.
Cool.